Hi Lois.
Hi, Sam.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too.
All right, Lois. So you've come back since last time we talked. Last time we talked about your you filled in the positive health web. Remember? And we discussed about that, and we came to the conclusion that you would like to change something about your body weight. You said, and this is the session that we were going to make a plan to do that.
Okay.
Yeah? Alright. So, first let me ask you. You wanted to lose weight.
Mhm.
There's a difference between losing weight and there's a difference between losing body fat. Losing weight would mean losing kilos in the scale, for example, and losing body fat, you would lose the body fat but then maybe gain some muscle. Is there something you would prefer? What you would like to lose weight?
Now you say it, and I would like to have some muscles,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
not like very bulky.
Okay.
But it's more about losing the fat and like
The body fat.
yes.
So okay. So it's not per se about the number on the scale going down,
No.
even though that would seem a little bit would seem good, but
Mhm.
the body fat is actually what you would like to lose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's good to know. And last time you mentioned the gym. I would like to ask you why the gym specifically, because there are other ways of also losing weight.
Mhm.
But you've mentioned the gym last time, and I would like to want to know why the gym.
Well, I know that in the gym I am practicing also things for life.
Mhm.
So, for example, like going upstairs when I'm older,
Yeah.
or when I get kids, then I pick up the kids and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I have also seen a lot of people that on social media that go to the gym, and
Okay.
I like how their body looks, and I would like to have that for me too. And I do like going to the gym because I've been there before, but I do get demotivated pretty easily
Okay. Yeah.
when I don't see any result or anything like that.
Yeah.
That demotivates me.
Understandable. All right. Yeah, that is a hard thing to see if like nothing is changing. It is demotivating. So what I understand correctly is you would like to increase your strength in the gym for later being able to do some functional movements. Functional movements being picking up your kids, walking up the stairs properly. That you have the strength later in life, right?
Yeah, I want to be an old person that can move
Yes.
around.
Yes.
you know?
It's very nice to be an old person that can move, can still walk around. Exercise could help with that. And you also mentioned that you would like to just change your looks a little bit by going to the gym, by gaining muscle and losing some body fat.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And you mentioned that it demotivated you sometimes. What are some occasions that demotivated you?
Well, I went to the gym for some time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, maybe a year ago, I think.
Okay.
And for me, because I didn't go to the gym before that, for me it was a big change. So I put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But I didn't got anything or like no result.
Yeah, you
So-
didn't get anything out of it.
Yes.
First. Okay.
And then I was like, yeah, okay, it's not my favorite thing to go to the gym, but I do like it.
Mm-hmm.
But every time it does cost a lot of time and effort. So then I keep thinking like, okay, what am I doing this for? Like, even
Yeah.
when I don't see results, you know?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what I'm understanding is that going to the gym, like being in the gym, is it's all right. You don't mind it, but going to the gym and like preparing to go is where it's the hardest at.
Yes. And also sometimes in the gym it's kind of hard because I don't like the way my body looks right now. So sometimes in the mirrors it's hard
Okay.
to look at myself. That sounds
Yeah.
really
But
really big, but that can also demotivate me.
Of
So
course,
it's
yeah.
mostly before and sometimes
Yeah.
it was also in the gym.
Okay. And then that then directly demotivates you to even go sometimes, or
Well
or
then
like you.
yes.
Okay.
I guess I would go to the gym like in a different mood, or it demotivates me.
Okay.
So then I'm in a worse mood than
Okay.
I would normally go to.
And how do you cope with that?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, my boyfriend helps me because sometimes I also just do it in a bad mood. But in my head, I would like to go to the gym sometimes, but then I get demotivated and then I just don't go.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, what would motivate you to go to the gym? Because you're telling me like the mirror, looking yourself in the mirror demotivates you, which is totally understandable. If you don't look the way you would like to look. But is there something that would motivate you? Something you could think of, or could help you a little bit, get one step closer to make it a bit more fun, or making it a better experience?
I'm not sure. I think seeing some results would definitely motivate me, because then I know what I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
And I do think the gym is fun when I'm actually there and exercising a little bit. I do feel like it changes my mood a lot.
That's nice.
But I don't know if I would, because it is kind of fun for me. So I don't know what would make it more fun.
Yes. Okay. All right. That's good to hear. Good to know. So my goal today is just to make small changes to get you a step closer to your goal, which is losing weight, body fat, more specifically. So I'm going to help you with that. You're willing to go and you're going to try. You came here, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So there are a couple things I could do to help you with measuring your body fat, how much it's gone down, where you are now, with your strength, and all these things. There are a couple things. It's like a skinfold test. Have you ever heard about that?
No.
Well, I'll show you right here. This is a skinfold test. Skinfold test is basically this little device that clips, and it has a little measuring thing, and I can do it on certain parts of your body. I will measure those things, the skin, how thick it is, and then with that I can see over time, if I measure again, if it's gone, if it changed the centimeters or not. So that's how the skinfold test works. You could do something like this.
And that would be body fat then?
That would be body fat, exactly, yes. Another way of also doing it, what I think is good to do for you, is the circumference measurements. It's something like this. It's with a tape measurement. So we do it also in other parts of bodies, also for the body fat, so that we can have that variation and a better outcome. So those are two options of measuring for the body fat. Then we can also do a BMI test. That's a body mass index. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I've heard about it.
Alright, so body mass index is basically like this calculator you can do. So your body mass index, the BMI, measures by weight divided by height. You don't have to know it, I was just explaining how it works. So that's another thing that indicates if you are on a healthy level or not, or you're overweight, or you're underweight, or you're good. That's what it basically measures. You said that you wanted to also increase strength, or like build muscle, which would mean increase of strength for picking up your future children, or walking up the stairs.
Yes.
For this you need strength, so it would be nice to also measure your strength.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's not that difficult. So you're gonna go to the gym, And in the gym you can do some compound movements or exercises. Compound exercises are basically squats, deadlifts, bench press.
Yeah.
Do you know these exercises?
Yes, I
You've heard.
Yeah.
Perfect. So those are basically compound exercises because you use your whole body to lift a weight. With squat, you will mainly your legs, but also you need your whole body. Deadlift is also the same. So what we can do to measure it is measure your squat now. Yeah. So with the weight that you can do, and then in like a certain time, we will measure it again, and we will see the increase of your strength from one moment to another moment. The scale, I'm not sure if scale is the best measurement tool for your goal right now, because if you use the scale, it doesn't keep in mind the muscle and the body fat. You might be losing body fat but gaining muscle, and muscle is heavy as well. So you won't see the scale numbers going down even though you're losing body fat. So that's why a scale is not the best indicator at this moment right now, because you're gonna do both. You wanna lose weight and you wanna gain muscle.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if you should do that, and I don't recommend it.
Okay.
So we have these clinometrics, that's what it's called, the measurements that we can measure over time. And how many times would you like to go to the gym?
Well, the last few weeks have been going good.
Oh, you've been going?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
I have done at least 2 times a week.
Okay.
But I do have vacation right now, so I'm not going to school.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more easier for me to go. But I would like to do 1 or 2 times a week.
Okay.
I try to do that with school because next week I'm gonna go to school again.
Yeah. Okay. So then you will have less time.
Yes.
All right. All right. 1 or 2 times, at least 1 time, which is good.
Yes.
If you don't make the second time of the week because you're busy, it's also fine. But at least 1 time would be nice to go, right?
Yes.
All right. So you wanted to lose body fat as well. How many kilos a month would you, or how much weight would a month do you think is realistic for you?
I actually haven't looked into it. I'm not really good at proportions like that.
Okay.
What is normal?
Well, what I can say normal is realistically it could be 1, maybe even 2 kilos a month that you will lose. Doesn't sound a lot, but it is a lot. If you actually think about it, you lose 1 kilo a month, maybe 2. And then over many months, you will be, like in a year, for example, imagine you lose 1 kilo every month. In a year, it's going to be 12 kilos.
Yes.
You will be losing, which is a lot. It doesn't go super fast like you might hope so, but sometimes losing weight really fast is not the best way. So I do recommend in between the 1 or 2. So around that weight per month.
Okay.
Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Is that something you're okay with?
Seems reasonable. Yeah.
Seems reasonable? Okay, perfect. So then we'll say like 1 kilo to start off with.
Yes. Is that also with 1 to 2 times a week? Is that also?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah. I would suggest we would see how this goes in 6 weeks.
Okay.
How do you think about that? 6 weeks?
Yeah.
That we start, and then 6 weeks later we will measure again all the things. Is that a good time span?
I think so. Yeah, that gives me time to actually get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. And after those 6 weeks, if there are some things that need to be changed, we can check from there on out, and we will have a meeting like this as well, and we're gonna see how you've done, how you've improved, if there's something that has to change. We will check it all in that meeting then.
Okay, yeah.
And the tests, like the skin fold test, circumference measurements, strength test, and the BMI test, we can do it at the beginning.
Okay.
So we do it all, so we have a baseline.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the 6 weeks, we can do these again in the same way, and then we would have the results of the 6 week span that you've done it.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. So I think that could be our plan a little bit. I will definitely help you to make a training program that you can follow. I will also like explain to you how everything works, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's nice.
But for today, we just got the structure of what we're gonna do, what you're gonna do
Yes.
in the next 6 weeks, and yeah, so perfect. So just for summary, you would like to lose body fat instead of the weight.
Yes.
Around 1 kilo to start off with a month, which is a pretty good to lose the weight in a month.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it for 6 weeks, so 1 to 6,
Yeah.
and then you measure them by doing the BMI test, the skin fold test, circumference measurement,
Mm-hmm.
the strength test, and yeah, that's it. And I will help you with that, of course. So like you don't have to worry too much about if you're doing it right or wrong. I will help you with that. And yeah, I think that sums it up. Have I missed anything?
No.
That was it?
That's a good yes.
Do you have any questions at all in if you had any?
No, everything makes me very well.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. Well, it was really nice seeing you again, Loïs. And I wish you the best day today.
Thank you.
And yeah, see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.